Hello, our dear listeners to this our TV in Alpha TV in Rwanda. My name is Alpha Nibigira. We are going to be with the many companies. We are going to mention them in Kinyarwanda language. And after for this mention, we shall back in our international scene. Yes, tubaha ikaze kuri Alpha TV ni Rwanda. Turabana n'abafatanyabikorwa batandukanye barimo MUA Insurance ishami rya Nyabugogo, akaba rero batanga ubwishingizi bwose ku binyabiziga. Ibaherereye Nyabugogo imbere ya banki ya Kigali, bakaba rero wabahamagara kuri telefone ngendanwa hariyo 0780453308 cyangwa se 0782167063. Turaza kubana kandi na Lily's Shop, ni iduka ricuruza ibiribwa, bakaba bacuruza detaye bakanaranguza ku giciro kinogeye buri wese. Baherereye mu murenge wa Runda ku Ruyenzi mu isantere. Bahamagare kuri telefone ngendanwa 078848 87 cyangwa se 0730943894. Turaza kandi kuba turi kumwe n'umuhanzi Musabyimana Donati, ni nayo mazina asanzwe akoresha kuri YouTube channel ye. Urasanga indirimbo zinyuranye, indirimbo zinyura imitima zikanaruhura intekerezo zinaniwe. Ibuka gukora subscribe, koresha ya ndetse na comment. Ni ingenzi kuri we, cyangwa se umuhamagara kuri 0788410981. Turabana kandi na Stay Kigali, ni inzu y'amacumbi nziza cyane, guest house y'icyerekezo, ifite ibyumba byiza naho kuruhukira heza, naho wicara witegeye ubwiza nyaburanga bwa Nyarugenge ndetse na Gasabo. Baherereye ku Kinamba muri Rompwe kuri Zebra Crossing, mu kuboko kw'iburyo uvuye ku kiraro kiva mu mujyi, ni haruguru y'umuhanda kuri clôture y'amatafari ya Ruriba. Urahabona icyapa cya Stay Kigali. Bahamagaza 07921918 cyangwa se 0722421322. Turimo kandi na Akora Wigire Training Center, bigisha imyuga yo kwiteza imbere irimo gukora amasabune n'ibindi. Baherereye i Kigali ku Kimisagara ahazwi nka Nationali, haruguru y'urusengero rwa ADPR, ni muri metero 150 gusa uvuye kuri urwo rusengero. Bahamagare kuri 0784407354 cyangwa se 0782620308 bagufashe. Nawe watugana tukakwamamariza kuri Alpha TV ni Rwanda. Waduhamagara kuri 0788957839 kuko turi umunara w'ibisubizo ku bashoramari bose batugannye. Maimana Lutsi for progress in second presidential bid. Independent presidential aspirant Philippe Maimana on May 30 submitted to the National Electoral Commission (NEC) his candidature for the July presidential elections. In an interview, he underscored the need for continuous progress for Rwanda and its people. It is his second attempt for the head of state position after the unsuccessful 2017 bid, when he got 0.72% of the total votes in elections that the incumbent President Paul Kagame won by a landslide, more than 98% of the votes. My man is now a senior expert in charge of community engagement at the Ministry of National Unity and Civic Engagement, Minubumwe, a position he has held since November 2021. As of May 30, which is the deadline for submission of candidatures, 9 presidential aspirants and 7 independents and 2 from political organizations were registered by NEC. Maimana said his second bid for the presidency is informed by his commitment to perform better, pointing out that he expects better results in the upcoming polls if his candidature is approved. In Rwanda, again, another candidate left on neck. Diane Rwigara submits her presidential candidature. Diane Shima Rwigara on May 13th submitted her candidature for the July presidential elections to the National Electoral Commission NEC, becoming the 7th independent aspirant to bid for the presidency in the July polls. Rwigara said that her political program is centered on the continuous economic development of the country, and Rwigara said that finding the requisite 600 signatures this time was not hard for her compared to 2017. Rwigara, who needs to provide proof of Rwandan nationality, said that her confidence to be elected this time is based on the hardship she encountered while collecting the 600 signatures. May 30th was the deadline for submitting presidential and the parliamentary candidatures. Elections for the president and the lawmakers are set to be held on the same date. The polling date for the president and the 53 MPs as the member of parliament elected from a final list of names of candidates proposed by political organization, all four independent candidates, is July 15, while the diasporas will vote on July 14th. In Uganda, Guru Place pilgrim dies en route to Namugongo. Over 2.5 million people, most of them truckers from Uganda and neighboring East African countries, are expected to grace this year's Martyrs' Day. At least one pilgrim died after covering more than 290 kilometers en route to Namugongo in Wakiso district for the annual June 3rd Martyrs' Day, authorities have said. On Saturday, Aswa County lawmaker Simon Peter Okolachi revealed that Ronald Ojoki was part of about 250 pilgrims from northern Uganda before he was pronounced dead in Luwero district. Okolachi explained that Ojoko felt unwell as they approached the Luwero district, which prompted them to take him to Imasi Health Center for medical checkup. He was diagnosed with malaria. Okolachi said the medical team from Bombo Hospital rushed to the scene and took the body to the health facilities mortuary for post-mortem. According to Okolachi, the bodies was still at the mortuary and expected to be transported to Noya district on June 3rd. Tentative final plans show Ojoko will be buried June 5th in his ancestral Okochi village in Noya district. Over 2,500,000 people, most of them trekkers from Uganda and neighboring East African countries, are expected to grace this year's Martyrs' Day. The day is commemorated in memory of 22 Catholic and 23 Anglican converts executed on the orders of Kabaka King Mwanga between 1885 and 1887. In Kenya, proposed vehicle tax is against the law, expert tells the House team. Presenting views on the bill to the National Assembly Finance and National Planning Committee yesterday, Mr. Ernest Muliyu of Ernest and the Associate said the imposition and administration of such tax is the preserve of devolved governments. The finance bill, which is at the public participation stage, proposes to introduce a provision under Section 12 of the Income Tax Act to impose the motor vehicle circulation tax of the owners at 2.5% of the value of the car. The inclusion of vehicle tax in the 2024 finance bill has been criticized on grounds that it goes against the Constitution. Presenting views on the bill to the National Assembly Finance and the National Planning Committee yesterday, Mr. Ernest Muliyu of Ernest and the Associates said the imposition and administration of such tax is the preserve of the evolved governments. The finance bill, which is at the public participation stage, proposes to introduce a provision under Section 12 of the Income Tax Act to impose the motor vehicle circulation tax on the owners at 2.5% of the value of their car. With the enactment of the finance bill being a preserve of the National Assembly, the proposed motor vehicle tax could be misplaced, he said like that at above. Mr. Muliyu based his arguments on Article 14 in another articles meaning that at above. In Tanzania, Samia Suluhu, president of this country, now is in South Korea, visited to bring shillings 60 trillion and 500 million to Tanzania. In Dar es Salaam, President Samia Suluhu Hassan is embarking on an official and working visit to South Korea, where she is expected to witness the signing of 7 major agreements, including one that will see Tanzania receive 2 billion and 5 million of Tanzanian shillings. Soft loan from the Export and the Import Exim Bank of Korea and the Tanzania Eye Development Boost at Korea Africa Meet. The money will be spent on financing several development projects during the 5 years from 2024 to 2028, all according to the Foreign Affairs and East African Cooperation Minister, Mr. January Makamba. At the agreement, Mr. Makamba said during a news conference in Dar es Salaam yesterday, will aim at enhance cooperation in aviation, the blue economy, strategic minerals, culture and the arts, and again agriculture. The information on Mr. Makamba's official X formerly Twitter page also shows that the 6-day visit, which starts on May 31st, 2024, was in honor of the strong diplomatic and political ties between Tanzania and South Korea. The visit, he said, was at the invitation of the President of the Republic of Korea, Yoon Suk Yeol, and the Samia has set goal of attracting 1 billion in Indonesia investment. During the visit, President Hassan will also receive an honorary doctorate in aviation management from Korea Aerospace University. This will be done in honor of her transformative actions, policy interventions, and pragmatic leadership that have transformed the sector, including the development of airport infrastructure, investment in capacity building for systems, technical personnel, and supporting staff, and again the expansion of fleets, both of passengers and the cargo planes, from one in 2015 to 14 now. This will be President Hassan's fifth honorary degree since she came to power on March 19, 2021. President Hassan's first honorary doctorate was awarded by the University of Dar es Salaam on November 13, 2022, in recognition of her contribution to building Tanzania's economy and the democracy, bridging the gender gap, and improving access to education. Our dear listeners, thanks for being with us in this our international scene. And let me think about for these many companies we are mentioning in this our news. So let me say God be with you in your works wherever you stay. I think you are staying wherever you are staying. I think it should be better tomorrow and next. God bless you.
Muraho, nitwa Nigena Josiane, nkaba nkorera company yitwa MU Insurance, ishami rya Nyabugogo. Product dutanga harimo motor insurance, harimo fire insurance, general accident insurance, engineering insurance, bama bonds, marine insurance, money insurance, travel insurance, aviation insurance, n'izindi. Twabashishikarizaga rero kutugana, dutanga service nziza. Tukaba twari mu kimbere ya Beka mu etage y'uwitwa Jacobo, etage ifatanye na station SP. Ikaze rero ni karibu. MU Insurance ni ya kera, imaze igihe iri gukora cyane kuko yahinduye izina. Mbere yitwaga Phoenix Insurance, ubu ngubu yitwa MU Insurance. Ikaze bakiriya beza, murakoze.
Ikora wigire training center ishuri ry'ahangaha, kwigisha abantu gukora amasabune n'amavuta, kwigisha gukora shampoo, kwigisha abantu gukora glycerine, kwigisha abantu gukora maji, kuvanga amarange, kwigisha business, dukorera abantu imishinga, dukora ibintu byiza, tugaragara ku mbuga kuri YouTube channel, tugaragaza ibyo dukora, ibintu byacu birafatika, dukora amamashini ajyanye n'amasabune, ibintu byacu ni fresh. Ni mutugane tubafashe, ni Kimisagara nationali ruguru gatoya ya ADP. Hari icyapa uzakibona kimanitse utaragera kuri 40. Kora wigire training center. Karibu tubana. Kuko dusanzwe tubana ku mbuga zitandukanye kuri YouTube channel, Kora wigire Diogene Sokumeki. Ikigo cyitwa Kora wigire training center Kimisagara nationali hafi ya ADP muri metero 150 uvuye kuri ADP. Utega akamoto uvuye Nyabugogo cyangwa ukazamuka n'amaguru ku Nkunda Amahoro, wateza akamoto muri 400 akahakugeza, ubundi ukaza tukiga, ducumbikira abantu bo hirya no hino baje kwiga bavuye mu ntara zitandukanye. Turi gufasha benshi kandi pe hari benshi bari kwiteza imbere kubera uyu mwuga w'amasabune. Ni amasabune, ni amavuta, ni amashampo, ni zaji, ni ukuvanga amarange, ni ukwigira abantu imishinga ibyara inyungu n'ibindi bitandukanye. Muze mutugane muri Kora wigire, ibintu birashoboka, ubuzima burahinduka. Muze kandi muzanyurwa. Kora wigire training center Kimisagara nationali.